Alright, what's good everyone on YouTube? This is Very Melon Man, and welcome to part 20 of my Disco Elysium, the Final Cut Let's Play. Last episode, we heard the location of the hidden communism meeting, only to find out that our current Communist Party consists of two college students reading, I'm not gonna lie, interesting but really schlocky literature about how communism can give you psychic powers. It's weird, but goofy in a very charming way. Anyway, like I said off camera, I went back to Joyce in order to farm the experience from talking to her, and I completed the whole learn about reality thing side quest in order to get these 3 skill points, so... do that. When I go talk to the dude, I can just take off the Conceptualization Maya shirt and put on a Suggestion Plus shirt.
An old mirror hangs on the wall.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go to sleep now.
The bed is The bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Wait.
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes. Tightening around you, it digs into your brain.
Dark Shore, my ass. I know what this is.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately? Saved anyone lately? Murdered anyone lately?
I don't really about that.
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people and then forgets about it.
I don't care, it doesn't scare me.
Hear that? You are naive to think he's afraid of his bloodied hands. Soul brother. Oh no. I see inside his amygdala and his hippocampus. The thing he's really scared of is much, much worse than that.
Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep. I can almost see the dark.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors
But yeah, I think...
are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage.
We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
Her face forms in summertime.
In hell, an ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental, there is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again. Everything is so okay.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
Alright, then. Day 5. Let's begin. Now. Alright, 4 suggestion. That's exactly what I was looking for. To get Boldario. Nice. Once I get that, I can start increasing my int super high with cigarette smoke.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you? We're negotiating. Aye. This stuff, they already covered. The wolf always wants more. All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process. Sure thing.
What is this? News of the world? Talk about personal stuff. Get to know him.
Yeah, we passed a meme check, so... I don't know your name. Who are you, dude?
Call me Mañana. I'm just a humble harbor worker for the past 6-7 years.
Mañana sounds like a Mesk word, but he doesn't actually look much like a Mesk.
You don't look like a Mesk.
I'm not. I'm Bacholiero.
Yeah.
Not all masks have the mask look either, you know. Things in the real world are a bit more fluid. Stuff ain't always what it appears to be.
You have your names?
Plenty to go around. Don't get greedy and try to swipe mine, though. You got your own.
So not give a name, I take it.
I'd say a real name is what most people call you. Now that we are getting so well acquainted, what's your name?
My name is Harry Dubois, I think.
A strong, solid name telling of dedication and honor. Well met, Harriet.
Alright. Good talking to you, man.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you now? Call me Mañana.
Mañana sounds like a Mesk word, but
A name worthy
Sweet
of the man
ass
who
name.
holds his friend. I'd say now that we are getting so well acquainted, what's your name?
I think it might be Harry.
Harry. It's cool, but I'm sure you could come up with something even cooler.
Good talking to you.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you now?
I wonder what that
Hola,
says.
wandering man. How can I help you now?
The encroaching doom is golden red. It is inside you, but also outside, on the horizon, by the water's edge. Innermost, but yet to happen. Things make sense from that angle. You're Tequila Sunset. You have always been Tequila Sunset. It has always been too late.
No, I don't want... No, I don't want to be Tequila Sunset.
What's there not to want? It's got range, meaning, layers, colors, associations, the whole works.
Nah, too dangerous.
Yeah. A name's the kind of shit that can kill a man. Mañana's a good name in that regard.
Who didn't kill the hangman?
The mercenary, eh?
If I
Who
says...
could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
If I says Titus Hardy killed him.
That's so. I haven't heard anything about that. But if that's true, well, he was an enemy combatant.
What does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Were you involved in his death?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Hell no.
His neck muscle, it just has to be said. That was not a convincing line.
I'm not scared. Doesn't sound too convincing.
Fucking loincloth.
Loincloth? Now you see, that's not really what a scab would say, is it? Better not to press the issue further, sire. He seems tense.
Alright.
The man's breathing. It's hard to do that when you want to beat a man into a pulp instead.
Yeesh. Okay. I'm actually afraid of what happened to me if I do anything about him, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Love you. Fuck.
sounds are still hanging around. What is it now?
She wasn't sexually assaulted.
Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
Uh-huh.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking...
Oh my god.
You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole.
Oh my god.
Traumatic experience. She's shutting down. She doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
Nah, you can cut that out. She told me the truth.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
His hands become fists.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Hit you. Duck.
Titus Hardy.
Yo.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
The room is so quiet you could hear a pin drop.
Everyone wants to know what the drama's about.
Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
Why should I go at this tape? You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
So what's on this tape?
What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You'll know why. Won't you listen to it?
A door gun is a gun mounted to the door of a transport airship. They have a habit of civilians. Farmers mostly.
I guess I'll go back to the investigation now.
Get your tape, lawman. Compliments on Titus Hardy.
Fine, I'll listen to it.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
Alright. Guess we can finally use our boombox or something. Let's listen to the tape. Let's listen to this stupid tape.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus.
Yeah, okay.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
He's right.
Yeah, you are.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room.
Okay. But I like,
I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter.
Yeesh.
You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arete on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
alright, what do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
He did sound inebriated.
Still,
Who's this Corty?
Corty could be short for Cortenard, one of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. Probably the mountain at the harbor gates. Mr. Right to Work.
Kohoy?
A village on the Samaran Isola. In
Jeez
South
Christ.
Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
Can't do that.
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer.
I don't think it's about
We
the
would need
law.
to know the
You
story of
this
this
is
man's
more like-
service.
Alright, what now?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again, spewing out beats like it's a Friday night.
Guess I'm gonna have to hold off on going to the Underground Railroad just a bit. I mean, passageway, not the railroad. God, I'm being dumb. Alright then. Oh, I'm also keep the boombox equipped the entire time, because I do miss this old jam. So, disco. Okay.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
Alright, Titus Harry gave us a recording where he deceased states his intent to commit sexual assault.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
On this tape, he specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via the encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Those exact words he used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
It was mentioned.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Do you think he was trying to be nice to people? I mean, do you think he was trying to scare people?
No. I'm pretty sure he did all those things. And then had to internalize them to keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
Coping mechanism.
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He was like the Seminese conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezud all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
Ooh. You like this kind of stuff?
We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Kohoi here.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? In Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Oh, yeah. And now he has time, he does more with the victim.
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lely's dad.
Oh, well, that sucks.
And it was his army name, apparently.
Oh, ceramic.
He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink.
Where is Elysium? The place, I mean.
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
Lelystad.
Yeah, encyclopedia and money.
Even fewer cities. It's made of agricultural plots near the border of Gottvald. Executive summary. Cows, silos, and wheat. Oranje? Oranje's map of waterways? This fits with his tattoo.
This means his race was Occidental, which fits the statements of another witness.
Alright, moving on.
Her eyes follow yours on the piece of paper.
He had a tattoo. What do you mean?
Oh, that.
It was an orange map of the waterways?
Sure. Waterways. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
How so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattoos. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
Is this Oranje's lit?
Is it orange lit?
Yes. This is the very essence of Oranje's lit. A moment's respite. Dark and hopeless as the struggle itself. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star. Port after port. Third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
You were the woman in this. Jesus Christ. You know especially what they mean.
No, thank you.
These tattoos.
I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Oranje needed some people killed. So they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people in the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Phew, thank you for cleaning that up. Not a very fun story.
It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're sober. A change of topic?
Could it be that love did him in?
It very well could be. Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean?
He told me love did him in.
That's not funny, officer.
Her voice is like a slash through the air. Her shoulders tense up.
Alright, I think we're finished this line of... His eyes are blue.
Yes. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies. It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth.
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
It's clear she was very much attracted to him, and still is.
You found him attractive.
Of course. He was the most strangely beautiful man I've ever been with. And I mean that. And now, he's dead. A pity.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember.
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made it oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
I think we're finished with line of questioning.
Alright.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Alright. Down here. Let's see.
This window is pristine on the inside.
Alright. Then, underground fucking railroad. Oh shit. Is there around West Traveler, but it's also weird. Child, okay. Not gonna talk to you just yet.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets
Oh hey, Bulgario.
to cigarettes, clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
It is pretty fascinating.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years. It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota.
No.
No. When the blood and flesh call, there is no discarding them. Speak true. Do you like the hard stuff?
The hard stuff.
Fascism, Brota.
Oh, okay, so I'm talking about fascism.
You're going to keep your views, right? Keep your views, Brota.
Absolutely not.
There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver. It is one of betrayal and disappointment.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Talk to her about the tape.
He tenses immediately. Chest tightens. Jaw sets. Ready for another blow.
Oh, nothing. She stands for what she said.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
Smell weakness. He's getting tired of the game he's been playing.
She pretty much laughed it off, Titus.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine. People are supposed to be like that.
It did not come as a surprise to her. She definitely wasn't scared.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? No good goddamn psycho whore. Right. Oh, fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
Okie dokie. This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect.
Oh, jeez.
Any thoughts on this, lawmen?
Crying
Women
is
are
smooth.
crazy. Irrational. That's what you're thinking, right? Also, your fists are itching for a bump.
Alright, be straight with me. What really happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
The man is slowing down. Looks like a bad blood sugar crash. He can't keep
Yeah.
track of all the variables anymore. Who could? It's getting harder and harder to perform one's part in this sordid play. All it takes is a nudge.
Come on, Titus. The stakes are too high here. There will be blood on the streets. The tribunal, remember.
I mean, it's clear at this point that you're not the murderer, Titus. None of your boys are. I don't even think the 8th Hardy Boy is the actual killer.
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you, them, and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!"
This is the petulant rage
Great.
of someone
Who's at the end of their wits?
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over.
Yeah.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? What we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
I'm gonna take off now. Rhetoric. Alright, I don't really have any choice here since I didn't expect to need rhetoric this much.
It's you again. What is it?
Clausia is playing.
It's you again. What is it?
Clausia.
It's you again. What is it?
Convince Titus he's being...
Okay.
You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter.
Oh, one of his boys will.
Just remember, it's about more than Clausia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility. Outside, under the rising sun. Tattered and in ruins, the windows of the cafeteria aglow with her morning light.
Alright, that's it, Kim. Case closed.
Huh? He'll get it.
Write down, Kim. Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
because of some chick.
Bring that up one more time, and you won't get to write that report.
The man's fists under the table are balled. You can tell from his neck and shoulders. He means it.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right, Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the Wild North.
They'll just hang you, like in the Dark Ages, make it display your corpse.
It wasn't that. It wasn't... We just couldn't get him down, okay?
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
To have missed. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
Or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Well, thank you, Fat Angus.
Shut up, Angus.
He was dead before he hanged him. That's really pivotal.
Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll put your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't...
Jesus Christ.
I've got this under control.
You people are out of control.
His closed fist is shaking. It's you who's in control. Let them have their moment. The room falls quiet. So quiet, you can hear Angus wheeze.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
She walks off without looking back. Good riddance.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
So they didn't kill him. He was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
The coroner and his assistant are wrapped in blue. Hands covered in blue gloves. Mouths covered by blue masks.
We missed a bullet. I'm betting that perception check earlier in the Let's Play was to find that bullet, but I didn't want to take the risk.
Get the light.
because I didn't want to risk having to save reload. But now I know this game does demand that you do that.
To better see the light illumines the darkness inside. Well, shit. Can't blame them for missing that. Get the saw, Alan. This just got.
Yeah, we couldn't. Yeah, I didn't want to take the chance of missing that perception check.
They were in some shit.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
So what happened Sunday?
Classier came down.
Jesus Christ.
She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know. Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died. I've done this job for 10
you know
years.
because
I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Uh-huh.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. You keep taking it easy too, Angus.
That's okay with the fat man.
Yeah.
Speak if you wanted to.
Try to lose some weight, dude.
He went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse.
Where's Tibbs?
Yeah. He's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
So, if Class didn't kill him, why the cover-up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
I didn't notice.
That can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her.
That's good, but not like that. So I'm not gonna
where she came from.
And these people are...
They're powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
And why would you help someone like that?
Okay.
Taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
Who was the hangman anyway? Hers?
In a manner of speaking.
What do you mean by that?
We had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it for political reasons.
So it wasn't her. So it was the other girl, not Tibbs, your brother.
The big guy turns to Glenn, who's about to say something. The blonde shuts his mouth before a word escapes.
I'll say it again. All the Hardy Boys are right here, cop. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
Can you tell me anything about her name? You're just gonna stone me if I ask more about her, aren't you?
Glad you understand that.
Alright. Kim, we did it.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
Thanks. I'll talk to her for last time.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling in rags in a warm column.
She... Clausia came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
you would still prefer if we didn't take her away.
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Alright. This video is getting pretty long for what the... Why are you so obsessed with Monica and her titties? Anyway, we're gonna straight up cut this in half because this is getting long and this is gonna be a very big series of episodes.